finally start doing stuff in here again. Because I haven't done anything in this for a hot second.
You gonna be like shiny hunting or?
No, I'm
I
going
bet.
to be playing the game.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I'm actually gonna download that video that we
like, I
played.
haven't been doing, like, anything. Let me words. Sorry, I'm trying to update my stream and stuff. I've done the Beasts. I've done Team Star with no badges. And now I'm going to try and take on their bosses with no badges.
Oh.
So, you know, what's his face and what's her face.
Yeah.
Her face is so what?
Gotta battle Cassiopeia, and I also have to battle Arvin. Okay, who is my team currently?
And
How do you use buttons? I haven't done this game in so long. Nope, that's Pokedex. Zoom in. Let's see the story with Cassiopeia. What do I want to do? I don't think my knuckle stack listens to me anymore. So at this point, you know, I'm getting ready to go against Cassiopeia. I figured I'll start with Cassiopeia, I guess. We'll see the story and we'll go with that. And I've seen the art, I've seen people talk about it. It's like, oh, she has a bunch of EVs. So I'm gonna plan for, I guess, some EVs, or really not plan too much. I don't really have much of a choice of what I do. I have a limited Pokemon thing to go by. But I get ready for that, and I'm very much not prepared to fight against Clabell. I did not realize he was a person to fight. So yeah, that was fun. That was another battle to fight that I had to deal with. Here's how that went out. It was actually kind of fun, like, coming up with a way to take them down. But now I can just, you know, I can use self-destruct, I can use whatever I want. Because these are just normal people. Wrong button. Oh wait, how many items do I have?
Oh. No way.
This is hilarious. But do I actually have to fight him? Oh, I'm actually fighting him now. I'm not ready.
Say, don't you have like a whole bunch of level 20 things?
Well, I mean, I have no badges, so that's what I have to go with. I mean, my tactic was, you know, revives, and a bunch of, like, quick moves, and sturdy. How many revives do I have? Okay, never mind, I have more than enough. You can tell I prepared. Isn't Oranguru a grass type?
I don't remember what else.
It's not gonna tell me. Oh well. Let's find out. Is this... If this not super effective, it's the grass type.
Pretty sure he's at least a grass type.
No, he is not a grass type. Yes, it listens to me. Yes, Oranguru is dead. Saltcare does, like, so much damage, too. Did nothing. That did literally nothing. Come on, Aquas, I can take a hit. A couple hits, really. I mean, in that case... So my plans initially were to just kind of, you know, salt cure and win was the idea, which ended up working for Oranguru. I got it off and really just kind of stalled a little bit there, and it worked out. Then for Obama Snow, you know, I was going to use Salt Cure again, and Obama Snow went first with a Wood Hammer and swiftly finished off my Knuckle Stack. And then that's, you know, that I had to deal with that, so I just kind of decided to wait it out and see what happened. Luckily, Wood Hammer has recoil, and, you know, just kind of keep chipping away at it. I used a few explosions with Pineco, which it turns out, I find out later, is not listening to me. I thought it was, but it's the wrong one, and this one doesn't listen to me, because again, I still have no badges. But, again, with enough luck, explosions, recoil, and an attempt at using a Super Fang from my gumshoes, you'll see how that went.
Good so.
And I get the Quick Claw to activate.
Oh.
Maybe Windows.
Yes, I can get it to activate. Please don't miss.
Changed. Check out volume levels. Windows.
Oh, Ice Fang goes first anyways.
Oh,
Or Ice Shred.
you were
That's
very
lame.
high.
So yeah, after that, I've also just used Wood Hammer a couple more times, and it took itself out. That is 1/3 of the battle done. We have so much more to go still, though. Luckily, after a little bit of a rough start, really not sure what to do at this point, as Gyarados kind of Aqua Tails through a few of my Pokemon, I throw out Gumshoes for another attempt at using the Super Fang, which, actually, you know, this one you'll see it turn out better. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. You're still attacking. I want you to attack. And hopefully you get the Quick Claw. And still go first. Yes! That move does exactly take out half the remaining HP. So it's best used when it's like, you know, at full HP, because then you do all the damage. Anyways, after that one lucky attempt with the Gumshoes, literally nothing else of note happens for the next 10 minutes. I just keep throwing Pokemon at the Gyarados, and the Gyarados just keeps throwing them back. Revive, Revival Herb, anything that makes my Pokemon hate me. All the things that make my Pokemon hate me is they're fainting, they're getting bitter herbs, and my friends, who happen to be listening on the call, you know, take it upon themselves to point that out. It's already been half an hour of me doing this.
You know, you could just as easily call it the "make my Pokemon hate me the most" challenge, and nothing would literally change.
Yes, but it sounds better if I say Badgeless. But finally, 10 minutes later, I have Tinglu actually decide to listen to me. And we finally are done with Gyarados. Aha, listen to me! Look at that! We're halfway done with Clive. Clivel, whatever his name is. And then on continuing the streak of listen to me, Tinglu listens again. And everything would have been so perfect, so beautiful, if it wasn't for one tiny little minor thing that grass types are known for. It's listening to me. That didn't kill it. Oh no! This is not good. So now I'm in another 10-minute stalemate where I can't really do anything. Amoonguss just goes ahead and refills his health, undoes all that lucky work that Tinglu had done, listening to me, so of course it listens to me when a time it does not matter whatsoever. I managed to get maybe like the occasional Aqua Jet out with Wug Trio, but nothing really happens until I finally managed to get it to attack enough that it has more of its status moves than its regular moves, and turns out Knuckle Stack, Purifying Salt, it can't get hit with status effects, so there's a chance. There's a little chance that it might use the right move, that I can attack it and use Purifying Salt and hopefully do something. Okay, I need it to use Hex. Or Toxic. Or just Miss. Missing would be nice as well.
Doesn't that wait to move point? What have you called? When they miss,
What about missing?
which is good. When they miss, doesn't it consume like one of their move users?
Yes.
That's perfect then.
Actually, it can't kill me because it can't use Toxic, it can't use Purifying Salt, or it can't use Spore because Nacli can't be affected by status conditions. What a happy little accident. I'll just heal everyone again.
Yeah, why not? Get wrecked, nerd.
And it's out of Giga Drain, so it can't heal. So as you saw, obviously it did something, and I was able to just wait until Salt Cure took out Amoongus. The next one, Poltergeist, I'm going to gloss over, because after it takes out my Knuckle Stack with one hit, it can't do anything to my Gumshoes, because I was using the status move Sand Attack to lower its accuracy, as I couldn't use Super Fang against it, obviously, and I kept trying to use Sucker Punch. I do mess up and like use an attacking move and figure out that Sucker Punch is a dark type move, not a ghost type move, and it takes out my Gumshoes. So it still took me a little longer than it should have to take down this Poltergeist, but once I figured that out, I was able to just make sure it just used up all of its power points, and also just kept on missing because its accuracy was so down, and Poltergeist went down relatively quickly and easily, all things considered. I just have one Pokemon left. Dang it. Nice.
Wait, is this still the same battle?
Yes.
Oh no, it is.
Okay, we're on the last Pokemon though. Oh no, everyone leveled up.
Oh, good luck. Let's hope we can still use them. Oh, that's good.
It's the final evolution of the fire one.
The fire one?
Yeah, the fire starter.
No.
Oh yeah, I never use this because all it does is raise your power, and the fact that my Pokemon will die after one hit, I never bothered using this. I completely forgot about this.
What type is he making it?
Oh, it's just a stronger fire type. So, Skeledirge, yeah, I just used Aqua Jet. That's what I just kept on using Aqua Jet, then reviving Wook Trio to use more Aqua Jet anytime it died. So there wasn't anything too fancy, it's just a long 20 minutes of trying to take down this thing that is just one-hitting everything, and I'm just keeping up using revives. That's literally it. That was just my entire strategy with this, is just continually use Aqua Jet until the very end, to finally take down, air quotes, Cassiopeia. All in all, it would take me 20 minutes on this Skeledirge, and an hour for the entire Clavel fight. I'm pretty sure I'd be fine if I just revived Wook Trio and then used Aqua Jet, but I don't want to chance like some random evasiveness thing coming in and I miss the Aqua Jet and it kills me after all of this. Because I've made that mistake before. So, story time. This was back with Pokemon X and Y. My younger sister had X, and she is fighting the Elite Four right now, and she hands me her 3DS because she is having difficulty winning. So when she hands it to me, she's halfway through the second Elite Four. Remember, it's the Water type one. She has half her Pokemon are down, 1 Hyper Potion, 1 Regular Potion, and 34 revives. After getting on her for her choice of stockpile item, I start working with what I have, and it was awful. But I actually made it to the end. I am at the Elite Four champion. I'm on her Mega Gardevoir. 1 more hit is all it would have needed to take it down. And I made the incorrect decision to not revive someone, and instead chanced it and left it up to fate, and unfortunately, the Gardevoir went first, took out the last Pokemon I had when I had some revive left anyways, and unfortunately, I lost that. And it really sucked because I was super proud of myself for making that far. I was gonna make it with what I had. So yeah, story time. I have made that mistake before. So I'm making sure I make it through this. Anyways, it's over now. That will not cover much of what I had to use in this battle. Someone's busted. Well, one battle down, two to go. Like I say, please follow the recommended dosage, as if I haven't been just feeding these to my Pokemon consistently. Oh no, who would have thought?
Oh. Yeah, fuck. Oh no, you're gonna grind them again?
I'm not-
Don't want the Eevee backpack.
I'm not gonna grind, I'm gonna flounder my way through like I've been doing this entire game.
Still want the Eevee bag. My guess is he has all evolutions.
I believe she does, yeah. So, Cassiopeia, you would think would be easier with, Umbreon evolutions, because they each have their own singular molecular type thing. But no, turns out, levels still play a factor. They still have some pretty high defense and special defense, and I still have low attack and special attack. Umbreon, I'm able to take out using Chine-Pow. Lucky enough to listen to me sufficiently enough, I can just use some Sacred Swords and Ruinations and take care of Umbreon. And as far as things go, it goes down relatively easily. Like, for example, Flareon. You would think I could just use Bug Trio to take it down with Aqua Jets. I'm still less than half its level, so I just end up chipping away Flareon's health with Bug Trio, with Knuckle Sack, with Pineco, and also some nice Flare Blitzes from Flareon to just take itself out and reload its own health. Pretty sure, I feel like it did more damage to itself than I did to it. In any case, I'll take a win as a win. And then Vaporeon, the first bit of it goes through just taking out my Pokemon time after time after time because I wasn't really prepared, I wasn't ready. But eventually, I finally managed to set up a sunny day so I can use Solar Beam immediately for some nice big hits. And this is what happened. Oh, that does nothing. Oh no. So after that disaster of a Solar Beam, I sent out Chine-Pow because I guess the AIs of the Pokemon, of the opposing trainers, is that if they don't have a move that automatically kills you, they'll just use whatever. So with Vaporeon using Quick Attack and Baby Doll Eyes, I'm able to heal everyone at least. And then finally just hope Chine-Pow does something, and it goes on for a good 5 minutes of nothing happening to Vaporeon until Chine-Pow finally uses a Ruination, a Sacred Sword, Ice Cold Crash, and I think another Sacred Sword, and finally takes it out after far longer than it should have, my original plan having failed. If I can get you to use Ice Move Crash, that'll take out the Leafeon, potentially, maybe. Leafeon will end up being another Pokemon I'm just healing my Pokemon with, because, you know, Ice is not weak to Grass. Grass is weak to Ice, so I just leave Time Power out there, just taking hits after hit as I heal everyone again, and hope for the best. And then, finally, I get Gene Pow to actually manage to land a couple hits, as I'm trying to wait for Leafeon to ideally run out of moves so I can send up someone else that'll actually listen to me. But eventually, instead, I get lucky enough that this happens. Well, lucky and unlucky enough that I can manage to finally take it out with a couple Icicle Crashes. And then I'll actually have to send out Wug Trio to finish it off. Normal damage. There we go. Leafeon's gone. Or not.
Steady.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just have somebody use Quick Attack.
Oh, that's not good.
There we go. Now, Jolteon, I assume? I'm gonna guess. Jolteon, I don't want to necessarily say that any of these were easier, that Jolteon goes down the easiest, but this is the one that I actually use Pokemon that listen to me, and I'm able to get in some hits, rather than just kind of stalling, and waiting for a couple big hits at the end. I just slowly whittle its health down with Pineco, and Nacli just kind of keep sending them out to do chip shots of Mud Shot and Bulldoze, getting a couple of lucky hits with Pineco's Bulldoze, but then I decide to, for whatever reason, to terrestrialize my Pineco, which is Bug type. Not sure why I did that. I didn't understand terrestrializing at the point. I hadn't really used it because I'm just stalling. My entire shtick is stalling. And turns out Jolteon actually has something to go against Pineco Sturdy. Uh-oh. That's not a good move. Anyways, after Jolteon's little hat trick of using Pin Missile to take out my sturdy Pokemon, I just happened to get lucky with Giant Power doing the finishing blow on Jolteon. And that's that, and then I just have Sylveon. I don't think I have anything that can take this down. What you're gonna see next is me just doing nothing to this thing, as it just makes you burn through item after item, potion after potion, and I wonder if it even like has a chance of even running out of power points. I don't suspect it can't run out because this isn't a special fancy Starmobile. I guess I just can't count. But yeah, it just keeps going for a while. Please don't miss. Yes! After 22 minutes of unable to damage this thing at all and taking Moonblast after Moonblast, finally I get Assault Cure off, and that seals Sylveon's fate, and the battle is finally over. that took a while. So after an hour, I finally finished Up Penny, and now I get to enjoy the final bit of the story of this path. Operation Starfall. Enjoy the cutscenes. It's 8 minutes long. I think that's a little over dramatic. That was fun.
Bah.
Bah.
Blunder or something. I haven't checked. What's new in 3.5?
Not that hard.
Yeah, nerds. Oh boy.
Here she is.
Ah.
Let's try and take on Arvin. How many items do I have? Do I have enough items? Honestly, I have 30 max revives. I have 19 of these, and I really just... I'll get more energy power. I'll... Yeah. Quick Claw. Everyone's good. I think I'll have you first. And we'll see what happens. Let me save. So y'all see my team, right? Team of 30s and 160. I have no gym badges, so Chin Pao will not listen to me. And I'm about to fight Arvin, who is the end of the Titan thing, and by the time you beat this Titan thing, you should have, I imagine, all the gym badges, or at least, like, you know, enough for your Pokemon to listen to you to have some pretty solid Pokemon. I took down Cassiopeia already. Barely. I stocked up on items to basically stall out. Let's see how this works. I forgot his team. But I have Super Fang. I have... Did my Pineco have Explosion? I don't think it did. Oh well. Let's beat up the dog we just helped heal. Let's do this. Let's see how this goes. Cassiopeia, I at least had like a sort of idea, was like she was the evolutions. Spoilers, but I mean, you're walking into this. I have it. I'm fighting Arvin, so it's spoilers anyways. With Arvin, I know like you're like fighting the Pokemon that you battled with, but it's been so long since I've done this. Because I did the Titans. And then rather than fighting Arvin, I went ahead and did all of Team Star. That is a nice theme. Let's go first. Oh, you're just faster? Now you're gonna die, but... And so it begins. I should have taught someone Toxic. You know, I didn't use Toxic at all. So, things start out promising. Anyways, I managed to get a Super Fang off, and I think like, oh, he's faster. Everything might be not terrible anyways. Of course, it's quickly short-lived, as I am very much, you know, reaffirmed my place in the time because I have such weak Pokemon. But ultimately, Radiant will go down rather easily, rather quickly. I'll get a Salt Cure out, and I'll think, oh, it'll be fine. And Arven is another battle that took an hour to do. One down, 5 to go. Oh, he nodded to his Pokemon. No, don't level up! I don't know if you'll listen to me! Oh, you have one. Probably has Salt Cure too. Garganical should be a familiar sight in terms of how I battle. It's a Pokemon that you think is super weak to a move. It technically is weak to that said type, but because you're 30 levels shorter, it does very little to it. So, Garganical is just a Pokemon that my entire team together just slowly chips away at, but it takes a while to chip away. And meanwhile, I have, you know, the whole sturdy idea. You know, sometimes the game is actually smarter than you think, and it decides to poke a hole into your already hole-filled plans to make things just a little bit harder for you. Oh no. Wait, don't you know Rapid Spin? You do! Haha! Uh-oh. Okay. Luckily, as you saw, my Pineco knows Rapid Spin. I think I actually taught it that for during the Team Star boss battles, so I'm pretty sure someone had, like, spikes or something that, you know, was also poking holes into my sturdy plan. So, eventually, in turn, I managed to get rid of it, and we just continue whittling down Organical's health until it finally faints. We move on to the next one. Keep current Pokemon. Please stop leveling up, people. I need you to not level up, because I'm pretty sure I got you all, like, within 1 or 2 levels of the boundary of you not listening to me anymore. Okay, but I don't have pointed stones. So that crisis is averted. Toadstool is just gambling. I just kept on throwing out my gumshoes to try and use Super Fang. Because literally, I just don't do anything else. That's all I try. I hope for Super Fang. And we go from there. I should have taught that to my sturdy guys. Yes! You know, I had to look at my stream preview things, like make sure I used the right turn, because I like panicked for a moment there. I don't really manage to do any true good damage to Toadstool. I just chip away at it and try to keep healing Pokemon, and eventually stall it out enough that just takes itself out with struggle. It would have gone down soon, I think. I like to hope. I did manage to get the rest of my team healed up before it took itself out. But yeah, Toadstool was just Toadstool was a stall. Entirely stall until it struggled itself to death. It's just worked out I can heal everyone. There we go. Oh, of course that lowers your speed now. Halfway through, I have, what, 13 Revival Herbs left? Don't level up! Honestly, Scovilla might have actually been the downfall of me. I didn't really know what to do. I just started stalling, thinking I could maybe stall it out until it struggled to death. Until I happened to snap Chin Pao, and it just luckily listens to me and basically one-shots it. Because Payback didn't do anything that I happened to teach my Pineco, that you'd think it'd be great because it knows Sturdy, and so it would be able to do like so much damage. It does basically nothing. But then Chin Pao uses Icicle Crash and just takes it out in one shot. If I can get Salt Cure, because water types especially are weak to Salt Cure, you will be surprised to find out I did not in fact ever get the Salt Cure. I just had to rely on my Chin Pao hopefully listening to me. after another 4.5 minutes of stalling, I managed to get lucky with Time Pow again. Must do that, like 1 in 13 chance of it to actually like do what I want it to do instead of doing literally anything else like falling asleep or it can't even use the wrong move anymore. They actually took that out of the, either this generation or a few generations ago, where it would just use a different move. Because even if I had that, it would make things so much easier because a 2 out of 13 chance is better than a 1 out of 13 chance. But we're at the 1 out of 13 chance that I can either use my move or I can, as you saw, go to sleep, refuse to attack, hurt self-defense confusion, a whole number of things that is not beneficial to me. Oh, light screen wore off. Isn't that a shame? Let's try and attack again. Okay, we're on to the last Pokemon. So, Mabastiff. Before I get too deep into Arven's Ace, I want to just bring up a little thing that I thought of, you know, while you're battling the Titans. With Arven. I forgot that everyone else's canon does. Terrasilize. Why didn't you do this when you were fighting the Titans, sir? I could have used that help. So anyways, back to Mabastiff. I'm at this point running rather low on items, and I'm already this far into the battle, and I don't want to lose, because that would really suck. Because I'd have to go back and just restock everything and really redo this entire long, hour-plus long fight. And it's not an hour yet, but it will become an hour after this 16 minutes of fighting this dog. I don't really have any plan at this point. I'm just thinking of stalling, but he has a move that just counteracts every single Pokemon I have. Fire Fang, Psychic Fang, Crunch. He's just really effective against my entire team. So there's really not much I can do at this point except pray to, I don't know, Arceus or whatever, and hope for the best. And just really count and bank and hope that Chien-Pao listens to me enough. And I kind of start getting there, but because I have... Well, the issue is, if he still has some Fire Fangs left. If he uses Crunch, and then I use a Sacred Sword, and then he uses Fire Fang, that's it. Because Fire Fang has 15 power points, and he's only used it 10 times. Honestly, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like I'm gonna win this. I am down to just one Revival Herb, no other reviving items, and I am quickly dwindling my supplies for healing items. I don't think I have enough to actually make Mabastiff struggle to death, so I really just, on a whim, decide to just have Chien-Pao attack. And the luckiest of lucky things happens to me when I decide on this turn that RNG just decides to bless me. No way! No way! Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. I didn't think it. There's like less than a 1 in 10 shot of it listening to me, much less getting a critical hit with its attack down. And that's Arven, and the last of the bosses I can do, Badgeless. At this point, there's nothing to do but just watch the ending of this path, that way I can, you know, get the mission complete, and actually just, you know, finally relax and just go do the badges now. I considered doing, like, the badges hardest to easiest, and I kinda should've, since I'd already this far into the challenge, but I didn't. I did jump around a little bit, but I just kinda did it for my sanity in the roughly easiest way. But yeah, here, just enjoy my Pokemon evolving, enjoy the spoils of war, and my closing thoughts and remarks on the matter at the time when I finally did it. No, sir, I am just rich. Yes, I'd like to save. Okay, so, now with that out of the way, somehow. What order should I do the gym leaders? Should I just go, you know, up? So, like, for the Titans, I went clockwise. And then for Team Star, I kind of like... I think I went... No, I guess I went up for them. I don't know. Maybe I can go counterclockwise for the gym leaders. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I start with the hardest? Whichever one's the hardest one, and then go from there? Or should I finally give myself some sanity and start at the bottom and work my way up? In any case, it has been too long without my starter. Well, I went clockwise for the Titans. Should I go clockwise again? I came to the Pokemon Center to change out my Pokemon.